Hey Taurus Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel, welcome back if you've been here before. Let's get into this reading. Hope you all are doing well. I don't know the name of this deck. I can't remember the name of this deck, but I don't believe I've ever used it, and if so, it was only once a long time ago. It's another reader on YouTube that sells this deck. I just can't remember her name or the name of the deck. Anyway, let's see what you need to hear today. Messages for Taurus today. We got two that wanted to jump out. Queen of everything and best case scenario. I love this for you. Let's see if we can make this a thumbnail. So the Queen of everything really makes me feel like Queen of Wands energy. Aries energy, Aries Mars. So you could be on the Aries Taurus cusp, but just have Aries in your chart. And best case scenario feels like the sun for me. So I feel like you see how she has put this umbrella down. Remember yesterday I told y'all the storms in your life were passing? I feel like you're dropping your umbrella because you're stepping into the sun. You see the rays of the sun back here? It really feels like something positive is happening. You're sitting on your throne. You're confident. You're radiant. You're magnetic. So you could be attracting a lot right now. A lot of attention. You know, with that could obviously come some challenges as well. When you are a magnet, opposites attract, right? Doesn't mean that you're not finding a complementary energy, but it could also be, you know, just to keep your eye out on your discernment. Just use your discernment. But I do feel like this is positive. I don't know what all this stuff is. It's always on my table. Let's see what else. I like it. Let's move these down. So you are the queen of everything. I feel like this is your confidence. This is radical self-acceptance. This talks about moxie, being a go-getter. You could be feeling really motivated right now. And if not, you may be about to start feeling that way because I feel like the storms have passed. All right. And like I said, the floodgates are about to open for you. Let's see what else you need to hear. Just one card. You have cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced and distorted. That could be with the clouds. I mean, with the storms have been in your life, some sort of confusion about something. All right. That is Scorpio Venus energy. Somebody could have a Scorpio Venus placement. And we got chasing. Somebody could be dealing with an athlete or be an athlete here. Pursuit, toxicity, and resilience. You could be also dealing with somebody who's a runner, who's a player, who is an athlete, or somebody that's very attractive, gets a lot of attention, maybe in a spotlight or something. It feels like you're prioritizing yourself and you're getting some kind of desired outcome, but we'll have to see what exactly that is. And like I said, look at the lightning here. What's going on with the storm energy? You see the lightning right there, and then even over here you see it. That gives me, you know how they say lightning doesn't strike the same spot twice. So there could be some opportunity coming in. Maybe this is what you're in pursuit of, an opportunity coming your way. Maybe you have confusion about it, but something is going to become crystal clear because it's a best case scenario. I like that for you. Let's move on. What's at the bottom of this deck? We have an update to your system. Yeah, I feel like that's your confidence. I'm going to use this deck I just got yesterday. It's called the Cosmic Balance Oracle. I need to start me an Amazon store so I can start linking these cards and get me some commission. Anyway, let's see. Let's see what's going on here. So update to your system can talk about like a reboot, reinventing yourself, purging some things that you don't need, recharging your battery if necessary. I see that she's plugged in. This could also just this could be you plugging in, tapping in, paying attention to your body, paying attention to your needs, putting yourself first. Okay. All right, let's see what else. A lot of confidence, though. You know, the Queen of Wands is about, if you got it, flaunt it. Okay. She's unapologetically her. She's comfortable in her skin. Again, radical self-acceptance. What do you need to see here? Could also be a fire sign person in your life that's helping you navigate some sort of distorted energy within yourself and coming out on the other side of it better. Like somebody really pouring into you. We got happiness and joy. That's like the sun. I love this for you. So I feel like this distorted unbalanced energy is what you're updating your system and getting rid of whatever that is. And you got pain and grief. So you have happiness and joy and pain and grief. And I feel like that's what's changing here. So whatever this has been that's caused you confusion, whether it be a relationship, a person, a situation, a job, or whatever it is, something that's kept you out of balance, I feel like you're restoring balance to your life. And we have unanswerable. Now that could just simply mean that you are accepting something as it is. I'm not going to look at these bottom of the message, the bottom of the deck messages. I feel like unanswerable with cloudy judgment could be something that left you in a state of confusion. You didn't get the answer, so you're working on yourself. You're no longer chasing or pursuing something here that feels like it's been keeping you stuck or stagnant, okay? Wow, look at this. The next card is Stormy. And I have a show playing on my TV right now, and the lady that was just on the screen, her name is Stormy. So somebody's name could be Storm. I was thinking about Storm Monroe this morning. That's interesting. He's a Taurus too. Okay, so let's get one of my new tarot decks that I got, because y'all know I can't help myself. All right, what's going on with the Queen of Everything for Taurus? I'm only going to pull 2 cards for each of these, because I don't want to be here all day. What's going on with the Queen of Everything for Taurus? You got the Devil. Capricorn energy. What did I say? You're attracting a lot. What did I say? The Ace of Wands. Okay, all of these wanted to come out. The Chariot and the Seven of Pentacles. Taurus, this is our card. Taurus, Saturn. And remember, I said, when you are a magnet, yes, you attract an opposite. This is attraction here. Ace of Wands is a very sexual energy. The Chariot and the Devil gives me very sexual energy. The Chariot is a conquest. It usually talks about somebody fixating on you. The Devil is obsession. So there's this energy that you're giving off, and the Moon is here. But I do feel like there's a warning. And I heard that at the very beginning, which is why I told you being a magnet is beautiful, but it can also bring some unwanted attention as well. I feel like it looks like she has, I don't know if this is a crystal ball in her hand or not. I think it might be. So I feel like your intuition is good, and just trust your intuition. Somebody could be a model here. Somebody could have a long weave, or just maybe really, really long hair. Look how long her hair is. But it's definitely giving a very strong pull. Like, I feel a pull to you. Okay, it could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Could be a Cancer, or could be a Capricorn person. And there's this very strong attraction. But the only thing that I would say, I feel like you're being warned here to kind of take it slow. Moon at the bottom of the deck means that you're not seeing something. You know, you're only seeing the tip of the iceberg. So sometimes the Seven of Pentacles can talk about being friends with someone first. If you're single, you meet somebody. I'm not telling you that they're not the one and they're not a beautiful human being. But it really feels like it starts off hot and steamy. And with the Chariot here, sometimes that's like here today, gone tomorrow. Seven of Pentacles is somebody that's thinking about the long term, right? And that's your card. So I feel like this might be a message to kind of reiterate what I said at the beginning. Just take your time, because you're giving off this energy of like, I look good, I love myself, and you're attracting a lot of, I want to say surface level. This feels surface level to me. Ace of Wands, the Devil, and the Chariot feels surface level. And Taurus is not a surface level person. Now, I want you to understand that does not mean that there's not potential for you and another person to build something. I just feel like the message here is to really get to know each other, take your time, because you might run the risk of like something being really hot and then burning out. Okay? Yeah, the Moon, like I said, the Moon is here. Queen of Cups. I feel like this is about you regulating your emotions. And then the Eight of Wands. And that's like a whirlwind romance. Okay, let's see if there's anything else I can get from this, because I know not everybody is here for love. Queen of Everything with the Devil and the Ace of Wands, the Chariot, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles does talk about reflecting. Okay, so Taurus, this could be you looking back on a situation that came into your life, whatever the situation is, something that you felt very chained to, maybe that caused you some pain and grief. Maybe this person that possibly you were chasing, or that was just a runner, even if you didn't chase them. And your update to your system is that you are reflecting. You're looking back. You're thinking about whether or not you want to continue to invest in something, even if it's not a person. It could just be something here. Somebody could be contemplating a move with the Chariot. For some of you, you could be working on a passion project that could be taking up a lot of your time. And maybe this is like a little bit of a pause to reflect on something that you've created. Somebody could be a painter or an artist or something here. And maybe you're working on something. It could just be in your home. It doesn't have to be professionally, but it could be with the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is farming, it's agriculture, it's a gestation period. So it feels like I do still get a warning here to take your time with something. Don't rush, because there are variables, nuance that you don't see here. This could also represent fear. And the King of Cups means that all is well. The update to your system could be that you are regulating your emotions. You're calming down about something that you were confused about. Okay. Let's see what's going on with the best case scenario, because we like to hear that. So Spirit is saying things are going according to plan. Again, the King of Cups means all is well. So what is this? You got the Judgment card. Scorpio energy. And you got the Knight of Wands and the Four of Swords. But the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like Spirit is saying here, you've made a decision about something and you feel confident about it, right? Even if you have wavered in the past, I feel like you're looking on the bright side of it now with best case scenario. The Judgment card usually talks about us possibly feeling convicted about something. It's self-awareness, it's self-actualizing. Well, not self-actualizing, it's self-awareness. It can be about forgiveness. This could be that you have forgiven someone. For some of you, this Knight of Wands is the same person here. Because the Knight of Wands is he is a runner, he is an athlete. And you see this person here, you got the Knight of Wands. So this is like a jockey, an athlete, somebody that would be in competitive sports or something like that. Very good looking, charming. But this is a person that is, you know, they feel like you only live once. So that's their motto. So everything with them is about just going forward, kind of being haphazard, reckless possibly. Very passionate person, but it's uncontrolled passion. You know, this is somebody that likes the thrill of the chase. It's an adrenaline rush. This Four of Swords could be you recovering from this player. And maybe you know, it is possible that this person's thinking a lot about you and they're wanting your forgiveness. The Judgment card can be somebody seeking forgiveness. But it also talks about coming back home to yourself, homesickness for yourself. Knight of Wands could be you stepping in your power, into your power, being brave, being up for a challenge. I think we talked about that yesterday. And the Four of Swords gives me that some of you are recovering from, could be something physical. But I feel like you're getting your strength back with the Knight of Wands, or you're very brave. This could feel like a big test for you with the Judgment card. But I feel like you're getting a positive outcome. So whatever you've been going through, you're in recovery. And I feel like it's a major, major lesson learned with the Judgment card. It feels like you're coming out better. I also feel for some of you, there could be a person here. I don't know how you feel about this person. Scorpio, Sagittarius. I don't know. You got Libra, Saturn here. But it could be any fire sign. Or Scorpio for some of you. It feels like your mindset about this person is like, I'm just chilling. I'm not chasing. I'm not worried about you. And I do feel there's somebody that could be about to come forward towards you. They could be about to start chasing you. Because he is a chaser. Again, he likes the thrill of the chase. So maybe this is somebody from your past that's coming back in renewed energy, that's been thinking about you a lot. So don't be surprised, especially with the Knight of Swords at the bottom. I see the Knight of Wands and Knight of Swords is very similar. This is like somebody that's in and out of your life, a push and pull between you and them. And that could be why you have clouded judgment about that person, okay? Gemini energy. And they both are people who like that living on the edge energy. You know, very impulsive, spontaneous people who are in the prime of their lives. Even if they're not a young person, they feel that way. What's cloudy judgment? You got the Justice card. You got the Tower. So Libra, Scorpio, Aries, and then the Ten of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Jesus Christ. That's the clouded judgment card. Yeah, so somebody really is confused. Maybe wanting to keep their options open. I mean, that could even be you. Maybe you're torn between two people. I feel like somebody wants to do the right thing by you. They see you as someone very valuable in their life. And even though they do, Taurus, I'm going to be honest with you. The Seven of Cups means that somebody sees you as one of their options, right? Now, it could be that this person is dawning on this person with the Tower, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Justice card that they actually can see a future with you. For some of you, this is your marriage, maybe a 10-year marriage, 2-year marriage that has gone through some challenges, but somebody wants to recover and heal. Libra energy, Scorpio, Aries, and like I said, Virgo, Mercury. Usually the Ten of Pentacles talks about building with someone. I mean, this could be something that you were building that fell apart and now this person wants to restore it. Or some of you are, like I said, you're recovering, you're getting back on your feet. I feel like your hands are clean in the situation. You got my yacht here, the heart weighed against the feather, and they're in balance, which means that your heart is as light as a feather. That could be because you release the pain and the grief. I mean, when you get the Four of Swords, it comes after the Three of Swords, which is pain and grief. So I feel like some of you, maybe you didn't get an answer to a question that you had, or so far you haven't. Doesn't mean you won't, because you might. With this Tower, there could be something shocking happening. But there is confusion here and clouded judgment. This also tells you to pick your poison. Okay, so this could be a person who left you out in the cold or feels out in the cold because of their choices with you, Taurus. So some of you are born May 11th through the 20th and April the 20th through the 30th, because we have the Five of Pentacles here. 5 years. 5 years could be significant. Seven of Cups, again, is Scorpio, Venus energy, same as the Clouded Judgment card. Can talk about somebody who's got this sensory overload, shiny object syndrome. And this could be that they took some other risk and now they're left out in the cold and they're left with nothing. That could be them in pain and grief as you're in happiness and joy. Okay, Four of Wands, again, is a card of homesickness, somebody wanting to come home to you. And the King of Swords with the Lovers, yeah. Gemini and Aquarius. You could be seeing 1111, the Temperance card, Sagittarius, Aries, Venus. This is a reconciliation. I keep seeing an apology from someone, but let's see what Spirit wants to say about happiness and joy. What's happiness and joy? Happiness and joy is the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Queen of everything. See, I feel like this is you sitting on your throne. And this is you walking away from something that no longer serves you. Eight of Cups is happily single energy. So there's something about you really being in your power right now. Okay. She's independent. She's a self-sufficient woman. She's someone, you got fire in your belly. That's your solar plexus. Yeah, the solar plexus is all about you being confident. It's self-confidence. It's self-worth. It's trusting your gut instincts. Remember what I said before? I feel like your intuition is spot on. So if you have walked away from someone, you are prioritizing yourself. You really are. Somebody can have blonde hair. And I mean, like, maybe not naturally, but maybe you dyed your hair blonde. So you got Pisces, Saturn, and Aries, Mars here. Yeah, you got a lot of fire. You have a lot of confidence. I told y'all this on the community tab. What am I doing here? About a month or so ago, that you have this dark feminine energy, right? Which is not a bad thing. Dark feminine energy is used to manifest, is powerful as long as you don't misuse it, right? But I feel like you could be causing somebody pain and grief because you know who you are now. Sometimes the Queen of Wands talks about remembering who the F you are. Okay, maybe you lost that before. Maybe in a connection with someone. Maybe there was some codependency here. And you're thinking now that you don't want to invest in something anymore. It could have just been sexual. Because the Queen of Wands is a concubine. And remember what I said about the Chariot. It's a conquest. Ace of Wands is a sex card. The Devil is obsession. So some of you look really good. You're very sexy. You got a lot of sex appeal, a lot of charm, a lot of charisma. And there's a person that's very attracted to that. But the problem with this person is that they're not thinking about the long term like Taurus is. Taurus cares about the long term. Okay. Now, for some of you, you could have a business thing going on. This could be professional for you, career related. Queen of Wands talks about being enterprising. Okay. She's a boss. She's a take charge woman. She's unapologetically her. She's very direct. So I see the Queen of Wands as somebody who really, you buy her more than whatever it is that she's selling. because of her charisma, because of the fact that she is very sociable. She's a socialite. She's a person who gets attention as soon as she walks into the room. Think beauty industry, content creator, somebody in the spotlight, somebody that just has that energy on them where everybody's like, who is that? So this is what you're embodying right now. I feel like it's because you have separated from someone or something, okay? And that fire is back in your belly. Like I said, the solar plexus is very active. It's activated. All right, what's going on with the pain and the grief here? You got the Two of Cups and you got the Ace of Cups. I feel like this Two of Cups is like a couple, a relationship going to one cup, which is just one person. Self-love. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio is here. Cancer, Venus. So it could have been that you were seeing eye to eye with someone. It could also be that you have new love and you're connected to someone new and you're in love and you have a soulmate and there's another person that's in pain and grief because you have moved on. Okay, because this could definitely be an indication. Yeah, moved on. You cannot make it up. The Three of Wands. This is about moving forward, moving on, leaving the past behind. And the Wheel of Fortune. That's soulmate energy. See, this is a Gemini. This Ten of Swords comes out all the time. Doesn't have to be a Gemini, but somebody that betrayed you, that hurt you. This is killing them. I don't want to use that verbiage. This is bothering this person. This is somebody at a rock bottom. Didn't we get rock bottom yesterday? I might be getting us mixed up with one of the other signs. So you have Aries here, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Sagittarius. So this feels like something major. For some of you, this could be a dead-end job that's been causing you a lot of grief. Just feeling like, I do not know how to pick up the pieces here. Well, I got good news for you. You got growth and expansion. Both of these are growth and expansion. Wheel of Fortune is good luck. It's a string of good luck. It's being on a winning streak. And Jupiter is a fun planet. It's a planet of unexpected energy, spontaneity. So I feel like whatever this is, you're being moved in the right direction. There's doors opening for you, Taurus. It feels like money related. I always tell y'all the Wheel of Fortune talks about taking a gamble. It can be that for some of you, this could be a lucky win, a lottery win at the casino, or something like that. It could be something coming online or something at a distance for you. This is usually a patient card or waiting for your shifts to come in. Could also be a connection, though. It could be a relationship. If it is, it's a fated connection. Whatever this is God working in mysterious ways. It's serendipity, being in the right place at the right time. So whatever this door is that's opening for you, Spirit is saying, okay, I'm choosing this for you. It's good karma as well. So it feels like somebody here somebody here is struggling. Sagittarius, Moon, and Gemini energy. And Eight of Swords, because they put themselves in the situation and now they're feeling defeated. But I also see for some of you maybe being, like I said, a dead-end job or situation that's been like an ongoing battle. For some of you, this is your health. And it could be a feeling of almost feeling defeated, wanting to give up, but you got a lot of fight in you, so you will not. That's why you showed up as the Knight of Wands, because you are somebody who won't give up on yourself. You will face challenges head on. You're up for the challenge, and you're going to get through whatever it is that you're going through, because the Taurus is very strong, okay? All right, y'all. That is what I have for you today. I hope you all enjoyed this reading. I will see you all the next time. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment if anything resonated, and hype the video if you can. Peace, y'all.